Old ideas and old ways can hinder one's personal and professional development. Today, I want to talk about different ways that we can improve ourselves by putting away some of the old ideas, by taking stock of ourselves and our belief systems. If we still think in the 1970s or even the 1980s, we are not as relevant as we can be because we are in 2017. Everything has changed. Social values have changed. The norms have changed. Relationships have changed. The way people view each other has changed. Society has changed. Communities have changed. And if we remain the same in our thinking, we will not move forward. Forward progressive thinking is the only thing that is worthy of progress. If we cannot change our thinking, we cannot change our future. There are some good old ideas that are still relevant today, but when it comes to professionalism, upward mobility, those old ideas may be antiquated. We know that technology changes in less than 30 days. So the world is changing, the planet is evolving, and we must change with it to be relevant. How do we begin to change? First of all, we need to take stock of who we are and how we think and why we think the way that we think. Our thinking was placed into our mind by someone else. We must analyze ourselves and contemplate, why do I think the way I think about certain things? There are certain ways that we view things that are not feasible for today's society. So we must take a look at that and we must change the way we see things. Once we begin to change the way we see things, our lives will begin to unfold in a different manner. This is how we become the creators of our world, by guiding our thoughts and guiding the changes that are necessary for us to be to have upward mobility and to evolve along the planet. There are new ideas every day. There are new ways to look at the world. There are new ways to look at your community, and there are new ways to look at yourself. Mankind is evolving and he is not stagnated. The only human beings that are stagnated are those who will not change. Those who will not change are stagnated beings, and they're like stagnated water. They've lost their value. They are of no value to themselves and to the larger society. In order to be relevant, we have to change. We must stop and take stock and take a look back, contemplate every thought that we think, everything that we do. We have to ask ourselves, can this be done better today? Can this be done better today? And can this be done better today? And why do I always do it this way? We must begin to change. Change your furniture. Just create a change in your environment and it changes the energy. So if you can change your furniture and you feel different, what about changing your world? We are creative beings and we create our world. And the thoughts that we think today are creating our tomorrows. We need to get rid of the old thinking and come up with some new ideas so that we can become more relevant today. This society is headed in a new direction, and it's headed in a new direction fast. In order to keep up and in order to be in pace and in sync with this new world, we have to change our thinking. We have to come up with new ideas and new ways of being. If you are accustomed to cooking and you cook a certain way, well, there's probably different herbs and different spices that you've been introduced to. Change the way you cook. That's a small change. Add something different. Add something different in your way of life until over time you will have changed and created a world and an environment and a new you that is more relevant. Every day I seek ways to change. Every day I want to add to who I am. Every day I pick up a new idea. Change your hairstyle. Change your direction that you take when you go to your place of employment. Be open for change, and when you begin to change, life pours forth more blessings to you as you evolve. And the more you change, the more the evolutionary process comes and helps you. Be the change that you want to see in your world. Have a good day.